Now, so if the circle of Islam is there, the circle of Islam is there, and the judgment of Al-Islam to attain peace is there. So Allah is telling us in Baqarah 2:208, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu dukhulu fi silmi kafa wa la tattabi'u khutuwati shaitan innahu lakum aduwwun mubin. O you who believe, enter in Islam to attain peace entirely without exception, and do not follow the footsteps of Shaitan, the evil one. Surely he is a clear enemy to you. Now Allah is telling to the believers, the ayat is addressing Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe. So people who believe means they are believing in the ayahs of Allah. They are believing. So Allah is addressing to the believers, enter into Islam to attain peace entirely. So that means there are people in the world who are following certain governing ayahs, certain, I said some or certain governing ayahs. So they are living in a peace. They are living in peace, but not completely, not entirely. So Allah is asking to the believers that enter into Al-Islam yourself entirely, completely, without exception, totally, completely. So that means there are people in the world, they are believers. They are believers, they believe, but they are not completely practicing the ayah. They are practicing some. They are not completely practicing the ayahs to attain peace. They are not having complete peace within themselves, but they have got some peace. They may be implementing some, but not completely. So Allah is saying, oh you believe, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu udkhulu fis silmi kafa. Oh you believe, enter into Islam entirely, without exception, completely. So there are people, that means they are not. So what is happening? Allah explains in the following portion of the ayah. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. And do not follow the footsteps of Shaitan, the evil one. Surely he is a clear enemy to you. Why we are not following Al-Islam or attaining complete Islam or total peace within us? That there are times we are following the Shaitan. We are following the footsteps of the Shaitan. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ. The portion of the same ayah says that you must, first it says, you believe, enter into Islam completely, without exception. But again it says, وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ, meaning in the same verse it is telling us that there may be some portions. There is a dark side of our life, our personality, there is a dark side. And in that dark side, we are following the footsteps of the Shaitan. We are thinking that we are following completely Al-Islam. No, but there are portions of a dark side which I don't want to see, or I don't want to see myself in that dark side. I don't want to see. I think I'm right. So though that is the dark side. He doesn't want to see, and if somebody points, he doesn't want to see itself. Even the eyes also. He understands, but he doesn't want to see himself. So that is the dark. That is where we are following the footsteps of the Shaitan.